So we have Meera Tarek with us. She has done a wonderful job in Viral Sebi, which is on the OTT, and people are giving very good responses on the film and the characters. And let's talk to Meera. Welcome, Meera.
Hi, thank you. Thanks for having me.
യൂട്യൂബർ ആണോ നിങ്ങൾ?
വൈറൽ സെബി എന്നാ പേര്. സെബി എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഞാൻ തന്നെയാ, സെബാസ്റ്റ്യൻ. കുറച്ച് പാട്ടും ചെറിയ വീഡിയോ ഒക്കെ ആയിട്ട്.
Go fast!
Yeah, it was amazing. The character you have performed very well, and overall the film is giving a very good experience. And it's a road movie, so it's every moment is like a giving a. It's quite engaging. So congrats for being part of that movie.
Thank you so much.
How did Vidhu Vincent come across you, and how did she decided to cast you?
Actually, I was doing one interview here in Dubai with Shinod Shamsuddin sir. He's a reporter of Media One. And Shah Jahan sir, he saw me on that video and he shared it to Vidhu ma'am because at that time she was looking for Afra. And and after she saw me on that video, she liked me, and that's how I got on board.
What is the brief that is given to you?
I think I remember like she came to me and she told me that she is definitely looking for an Arab girl to play this character, like who understands the borders and the politics or the Middle East. Because since I'm playing the role of a foreign girl, of an Arab girl, so that's the reason why she was looking for a specific like Arab girl who could play the role perfectly. So that's how she came across me and casted me in the film.
Nice. So, did you know Sudeep before, or because both of you are in Dubai, by any chance you knew, or was it the first time you were interacting with him?
No, I think I met him in India, in Kerala. That was the first time I met Sudeep. Yeah.
So, talking about that, how difficult was it to learn a language or the lines?
Honestly, it wasn't difficult at all because I love learning languages. I'm a born actress, and because I have always wanted to act in South Indian movies, so I was very prepared. I know that because since I want to act in Malayalam, Telugu, Tamil and all these languages, so I knew that, okay, I have to learn the languages. So I was very much prepared. So learning the language was one of the most fun part, to be honest. And also, I had Vidhu ma'am, Sajita ma'am and Sudeep who helped me a lot, I think, with the language and pronunciation also. It went out really well.
Do you recall any of the lines?
I know some of the words, like for example, music. Now I completely forgot. Music. I don't know. I just know some words like Namaskaram, Venda, Yangaluda, like Parikan, like some of the words like that. And music in Nangre language only. Yeah, that's the one dialogue which is there in my head all the time.
And I don't know how many days it took for completing the film, but all those days you were between Calicut to Bangalore. That was the travel. I think it was arranged. So how was your time in Kerala?
It was beautiful. We finished the shoot within just 13 days. So like within those 13 days, we were shooting on road. So it was so much fun because it was from Calicut and to Bangalore. So we've been like traveling. So it was actually so much fun shooting for the road movie.
How that graph developed from that character from the beginning till the end?
I think honestly, both of us got into our character even before the shoot of the film started because we had like few days to practice, rehearsal and all. So I just remember like Vidhu ma'am took me and Sudeep in the car and she was standing like that and she told us to start acting together. So I think that really built our characters, and it helped us a lot to get into our characters very, very well. And talking about Sudeep, he's a brilliant actor. Like, he is someone who is so into his character that he helped me to get into my character stronger. So it's about the understanding between the two characters, which we had like even before the shoot of the film started. So it was amazing. Great.
That's great. In fact, towards the end, towards the climax, whatever dialogues you're talking, you're telling him, I had my eyes met because the way you recognize a person and, so you very well presented that dialogue.
Thank you so much because the thing that film is relevant. It is quite relevant at these times, and of course, I mean, that what's been happening around. So honestly, I mean, even when I read my script, I got emotional. So I mean, at that time when I was getting emotional, it was not that I was acting, but I was actually into my character, and that scene in the climax was one of my favorite scenes actually. Yeah.
Shooting a short film is not that easy because you have to, especially for Sudeep, it would have been a really tough time that he has to drive, he has to present the dialogue in the right sense with all the emotions. And at the same time, he has two cameras facing him. And, so how was it for you?
Look, he's first of all, I just want to start off by saying that he is an outstanding actor. The way he performed as Sebi is commendable. And one of the best thing about him as an actor and one of the best quality of an actor to have is to act realistically. And since it has been shot entirely on road, as you said, we had two cameras fixed on the car. One is fixed like on the hood of the car, facing the driver, and one is in the back for the passenger, like on the side of the window. So the camera was like so like right into his face that it was like quite difficult for him to see the road. It was even difficult for me as a passenger. I was looking, okay, the camera is like, it's very difficult for us to see the road. I think it's very difficult to focus on three things simultaneously. Focusing on the road, not looking at the camera, and act realistically at the same time. But he pulled it off like beautifully and commendable. And I think and that's actually what makes an actor a great actor. I believed in him a lot. I think as an actor and as a person, as a friend.
Other than that, what were the challenges that you faced? Because you for dialogues, you took it as a, you didn't find it as a challenge. You really wanted to explore those. So that was not a challenge, I suppose. And acting anyway, you are an expert, So what else were there as a challenge?
One, if I'll tell you the truth, no challenge at all. No challenge at all. I mean, as I told you, I was very prepared. First of all, I think as an actor, I used to come to the set very prepared. And I had like the amazing team, which never made me feel like, okay, I'm having something difficult or maybe something like that. Never. I think one of the best director I had, like an award-winning director, if you have, I don't think you can face any kind of challenges on set. So I'm just very lucky enough to and fortunate to even say that I never faced any challenges. Yeah.
What you read in the script may not be exactly the same what you present, right? As in the sense when you work with a director, you will get more, more things to present, more things to perform. There will be more value adds, there will be more emotions that coming up with during the interaction. So how is it working with the director?
I mean, first of all, I think Vidhu ma'am, like in working with an award-winning director like her is, as a debutant like me, is a blessing, first of all. And one of the best thing about her is that her clarity of explanation of each scene, like brilliant. Like the way she explains each scene to me, I just remember I understood only one. Like she would come to me and she'd tell me, okay, this scene is this is your emotion should be like this. I would understand like clearly. So of course, I mean, when you read your dialogue on stage, it's different. It's all about delivering your dialogue with emotion, which the director helps you to, to bring it out. And I think my director Vidhu ma'am, and she has done like an exceptional job. I think I honestly am a director's actor. Right. So I think whenever she would come to me and explain, I would just listen to her very carefully so that I don't want her to come to me again and explain the same thing. So that was the best part. So the relationship between me and Vidhu ma'am was so strong as an actor and director that it just made everything just go so smoothly. So it was perfect.
The context is very global in the sense it starts from individual but the
Right.
borders across countries, and it's that kind of a global context that you're talking about. So you're able to relate to any of those things that from your reading, from your past, from your experience.
First of all, I'll just start by saying that this film it's a very like engaging and entertaining story with some life changing truths and perspectives. And honestly, like I haven't like any of my like we haven't gone or haven't and someone actually my family they keep on telling me such stories about things which has it's been happening around the world, and that actually really kind of affected me like as a person. I think maybe that's the reason why I played my character really well. because I'm someone, I always put myself on that person's shoes. Like if I to feel their emotions, to feel their pain. I mean, you don't have to experience or anything in life. I mean, you just imagining is enough. If you feel that thing in your heart, so that's what I think I'll have to say. Yeah.
From Kerala, any media person from Kerala might ask this question to you. As in, you have been in Kerala, and what is the kind of food that you enjoyed here?
Oh, what kind of food? I think that's one of my favorite questions. I think so first of all, I love South Indian food a lot. I think one of the first food actually I had once I landed in Kerala was masala dosa. Yes, so masala dosa has to be my favorite, and puri as well. I couldn't refrain myself from having puri. So it has to be masala dosa, puri, and I think yeah, you guys have this thing like a thali, right? Like have a lot of veggies around you and all. So I have definitely gained so much kgs. I think after I came back from India, I definitely gained weight. So I have to control myself. Like very very tasty food, yeah.
Are known as an Egyptian actor. So, could you please give some insights as in, how your past, how you came into modeling and acting?
First of all, I think I'm someone, I'm an actor since my childhood. Like, yeah. So, it was not surprising because I think after my college graduation, I got into modeling. And from modeling, I got into music albums, like Hindi and Punjabi music albums. And at that time, I was even supposed to make my debut with Unya Mukundun in one of his projects. But that film got shelved. And of course, I think as you know that from the interview which I did, I got into ma'am's film. So I mean, as we all said, everything happens for a good reason. So I'm just very happy that I got involved in this film.
Once this Viral Sebi is open for public, you might have got some reviews, feedback, comments. So, was there anything that really made you thrilled and happy?
Definitely, honestly, it has to be the climax. That's everyone's favorite. I have been receiving a lot of messages saying that the climax scene just made me cry, and it's very heart touching, and you performed really well. The story was just amazing in the film. We have got a lot of things like to learn from the film, and of course, everyone was praising the writers, Vidhu ma'am, and the performances of the actors. So I'm just very overwhelmed, I think, by the beautiful responses that we have been getting from the audience and how much they could kind of relate and connect to the film is something that what we wanted to show. So it was amazing.
Having acted in films and done the modeling, you might be doing some preparation to upgrade yourself. So how do you do that? You watch movies or
Started since I was a child. So I mean, whenever I would watch actors on TV or something, I would start imitating like them. I would start, copying them. So I think that's something that my mom has been noticing ever since, slowly when I grow up. So I started, I mean, I would stick on the TV and I would just try to imitate. And I think that's a good sign, everyone is born with a talent. It's a born talent, and I'm just very, very thankful to God. And yeah, and that's when I think the moment, I mean, when I started realizing, I just thought that okay, I definitely want to become an actor. That's final.
lovely? And what's the future plan? You've got projects in the pipeline, and from what are the things that we are going to watch in the near future?
I definitely want to act in more Malayalam movies. Actually, I think after working with Vidhu ma'am, I decided I definitely I just want to stay here and work in more Malayalam movies, and so hopefully you will see me acting in more Malayalam films. Yeah, even I want to.
So, have you explored, or you have some such plans as in to explore other aspects of filmmaking?
Oh, I think, of course, I mean, I would love definitely directing. I love direction a lot. But I think for now, I'm definitely focusing of course, I'm building my acting career. And after some time, hopefully, I will get into the direction career as well. Yeah.
Other than acting, modeling, you have any other passion that you keep exploring?
I'm very passionate about dancing and singing. Yeah. So I think after acting, it has to be dancing and singing. So yeah. So that's the other thing which I'm very passionate about.
I would request you to sing a couple of lines.
Oh my god. Okay. I definitely don't remember any of the songs now. Um, okay, that's okay. Now I completely like forgot. Um, I think there's just one song which I kept keep on saying. ஆசை போடுறது பேராசை போடுறது ஆசை தீரும் காலம் எப்பொழுது okay. Haven't like listened to that song for so long now, but yeah.
That's beautiful. And Arabic songs are very interesting. The rhythm and can you recall any Arabic song?
Okay, there's a fun Egyptian song. It's called أنا ولا أعرف أنا مالي ولا اللي جرالي بحبك يا حبيبي بحبك وهتجنن عليك أنا بقى حالي موحلي ولا شاغل بالي يا عمري غيرك يا عمري والله هموت عليك. Yeah. It's an old Arabic song, yeah.
That's quite sweet. Thank you so much. Do you have anything to add?
I just want to thank everyone, like whoever watched our film and appreciated. They took their time, and I just want to say that to those who haven't watched the film yet, I'm sure they're gonna love it. It's gonna be like a very memorable experience watching the film, because they're definitely gonna because it definitely talks about it addresses so many things like the everyday struggles, transcending borders, and it highlights all sorts of boundaries that exist and persist in our society. So it's definitely it's a definite watch. So I would definitely recommend everyone to watch the film. They're gonna love it.
Definitely. Wish you all the best, Meera. It was wonderful listening to you, and we will definitely catch up when you do more works in Malayalam and any other Indian languages. Apart from that, if you are doing in any other language worldwide, I would love to talk to you.
Same here. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, and Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Same to you. Thank you so much.
से बरसता पानी दिल में तो
जिंदगी भर नहीं भूलेगी
ആണ്ട പിന്നെ ഇതൊക്കെ എങ്ങനെ മാഡത്തിന് അറിയാവുന്നേ? ജോർദാൻ ലീ പാട്ടൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്.
മ്യൂസിക്കിന് അങ്ങനെ ലാംഗ്വേജ് ഉണ്ടോ?
ஆசை போடுறது பேராசை போடுறது ஆசை தீரும் காலம் எப்பொழுது. Okay.